1 minute of his time to me.
Okay.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Mary Alger, Marco Island. I'm here today to defend the most innocent and those affected by their destruction. We would not be here today discussing the incoherent obsession of men dressing as over-sexualized women who insist on performing in front of children, nor would we be dispelling the lie of transgenderism if we had not at first accepted the lie of normalizing abortion, lies built upon lies. Today I bring awareness of how far we have come to actually accept the destruction of children. Today I bring awareness of chemical abortions. At the website thisischemicalabortion.com, we find that today more than half of all abortions are committed with abortion pills, sending human remains, tissue, and potent drugs into the wastewater system. During COVID, the abortion industry came out of the shadows with what would be the future of abortions, chemical abortions, resulting in the increasing amounts of aborted infants being flushed into America's wastewater systems. Those whose tasked with keeping our water safe, human remains are called pathological waste. The EPA recommends pathological waste be carefully treated by incineration or other sterilized handling. The drugs used in chemical abortions are mifepristone, an anti-hormone which blocks progesterone, essential to maintaining a pregnancy, breaking the embryo's bond to the uterine wall. This is followed up by misoprostol, which expels the human from the womb in clots or in whole. When it comes to pathological waste, the one in charge of the process, the one who created the waste, is responsible for handling the human remains. For example, if a limb is amputated, the job of disposing of the limb is not given to the one whose limb is severed. It stays with the medical professional whose action led to the pathological waste. Why aren't we holding the abortion industry like Planned Parenthood here in Naples responsible for the pathological waste? I have a graphic here which shows what happens to waste once it's flushed down the toilet, which is where each chemical abortion ends up. After being processed illegally at the wastewater treatment plants, the human remains and the chemical abortion drugs are used to irrigate or fertilize agricultural land and is used as reclaimed water to water landscape plants, golf courses, etc. The cycle continues as livestock, migratory birds, and aquatic life are all impacted. In short, this pathological waste is brought right into our food supply. In Collier County's Ordinance 2023-18, found in paragraph 3 of Collier County's Health Freedom Bill of Rights, citing the state of Florida protects citizens' health-related rights and freedoms through Section 3D1.026 of Florida Code, I compel you to direct Naples Planned Parenthood to cease and desist or financially mitigate all that is necessary to stop pathological medical waste from flowing out of all wastewater facilities located in Naples. God help those that work at the wastewater treatment plants that are now dealing with aborted children, and God help us in its traveling aftermath.
Thank you. Joe Alger, followed by Michael Dugan.
Joe Alger, proud husband of Mary Alger, Catholic veteran. I just wanted to say that when I was stationed in this, overseas, I know when I was in DMZ in Korea, took a lot of, I love protecting kids. Did the same thing in Europe. I don't know much about being a cop other than I was a security, but I know police officers would never, good ones, would never go along with what happened here a couple of years ago with what the current police chief put up with. I don't think the police chief you have now will stand for children putting dollars in G-strings. I got a feeling that this current police chief is not going to allow his men to stand around while this happens. I guess it would be a situation where let's not put these good men in that situation. Let's not put we just honored today, let's not put our police in a situation that you guys could stop just by being a little common sense. Don't put our good men in jeopardy. Men like our police chief and the men that are under him stand firm in protecting children. Just let's not put them in that situation.
Thank you. I have Michael Dugan, followed by Ted Blankenship, followed